Hello and welcome to our very first episode of CJM. I am your host, Chris, and these are my co hosts, Jeff and Mike.
Yo, what up?
Yo, I'm here.
So, yeah, like I said, our first episode. And, yeah, we're, we're doing a podcast.
Or trying to, because this is the first time we're actually recording something like this and for other people to listen to.
Yep, exactly. So be kind to us. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, have mercy on our souls, people.
Please
Yes.
So,
be the courteous men and women we know you can be. Be your better self and all that shit.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so since this is our first episode, yeah, we don't have any topics, so we're just gonna wing it in this one.
hmm
So
Yep.
yeah, so what we do is, yeah, we just talk.
We talk about the latest either nerd or fandom zeitgeist, like anything popular, like anyone
Yep.
else.
All the glorious entertainment stuff.
Yeah, man,
From
this
Marvel to DC.
Yep.
movies like we could talk about games, anime, whatever, cartoons.
Well, more cartoons from Chris. I don't watch no cartoons like that anymore, so like whatever.
I don't know,
Yeah.
old school cartoons or whatever.
Old
I
school,
mean, if
yeah.
we do that, that'll be awesome.
Yes, and we will talk about DuckTales at some point as well. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just talk about whatever. So,
Or
Yeah.
or if you want to talk about the latest thing that's going on in the CW verse of Arrow, Supergirl, Batwoman, Legends, Black Lightning,
Yes.
Flash, yeah, you could do that too.
Yep.
I could leave that to you guys since I haven't been watched because I haven't watched any of the CW stuff since like I don't know
It's been a couple of years for you.
yeah like since I stopped at season 4 of the Flash and
It got
Yeah.
repetitive.
It's been
yeah
out of it.
it got really repetitive and
Yeah.
I haven't watched since and I don't even know what the hell's going on that show.
Sense.
Sounds.
Well, I haven't watched it since like the crossover event. Well, I kept up with the crossover events except for the recent one, which was Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Mm. Which was a good event, by the way. Very good.
Yeah, it was very fun. I liked it.
Mm.
Yeah, I still can't fucking believe that Ezra Miller was in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how shocking is that? That shit was kept secret.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I don't even know how they kept that secret and kept that from leaking or anything.
Yeah. Apparently only Grant knew about it. Grant actor plays Flash.
Mm.
He's the only one who knew about it, so
Yeah.
And wasn't it like a last minute decision?
yeah, I think I heard it was like last minute, very secretive. Which is why only Grant knew about it and everyone else was shocked.
Well,
Movie quality version of Flash meets TV Flash. It's an awesome
Yeah.
thing.
yeah,
Yes, it is.
two universes
Confirming.
collide.
Yes.
Yep. Confirming that they're parallel universes, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just surprised that everything DC, yeah, they're canon in this multiverse, which is awesome.
Yeah.
A nod, so people I guess can show like shut up about the whole battling TV versus movies. They're all equal in their own way. So shut up.
Yeah,
Yep.
no more of these BS embargoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
About time.
Yeah, so if there's gonna be a Batman movie, hey, we could have a Batman show running at the same
Yes.
time.
She
Which
should.
is fine because after all this time, since like Adam West's years of Batman show and everything, it could last. It could really do well on TV too, and as well as a movie.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, and we'll probably
Hmm.
talk about Batman later because right now we're still talking about the CW stuff and like you guys know
Yep.
more about it. Like I said, Andrews
Well,
was on it.
Well, besides the fact that the Legends are apparently going to be a pretty big because it got another season, which totally blew me because I thought that show was heading on the outs, and it's not because I guess it's really popular.
Yeah, it's goofy. I mean, so why not? I guess. I mean, that old Beboo the
Bebo, Michael.
yeah, whatever. It don't matter.
That fucking plushy thing that I've
Yeah,
Yes.
seen
the
everywhere.
the giant blue plushie. That's all you need to know. That cute
I don't
plushie
even.
of death.
I don't even keep up with the show, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Bebo.
It's Bebo.
Is that like some freaking Cookie Monster Elmo
It's like their
fused mutant or
mascot.
whatever?
Like, basically like their mascot or something.
Yes, and it's apparently very big in the Arrowverse next to Belly Burger.
Yeah.
So is that like the equivalent of a Big Boy Burger or whatever?
Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much.
And I'm just wondering, will they have a statue that also uh moonlights as a freaking rocket ship like in Austin Powers?
Now, it wouldn't surprise
Oh,
Like, will it go that far? Because I wouldn't doubt that.
that'd be
me.
funny if
Well,
they did that.
if it's the Legends, who knows? Because they apparently on the trailer I saw, it looks like it just gets wild. I mean, people growing from inside one another by the atom, and people screaming, and Ghost and Constantine still is on there for some odd reason.
Yeah, he's popular. So he's gonna hang around for a bit.
I'm just happy that Matt Ryan's still Constantine.
Yeah, it was a shame that that show got canceled, so got killed off.
Yeah,
I'm still pissed about that.
yeah.
That show died on the vine at Friday nights on NBC.
Well, it was NBC, which was guaranteed.
Well, yeah, but there was also another show similar to that called Grimm, and that lasted like 5 years or 6.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, shows like Grimm and Once Upon a Time have met their closure already, and now I guess the whole storytelling, films and shows or movies is kind of out the window now, so it doesn't really matter no more.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. I mean, there could be more stories, but I think NBC just didn't like the ratings. They scrapped it for giving it a chance.
Yeah, true. And then again, they were pulling from like the source material of the comics of Constantine, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not a lot of people know about it, or if they do, they only remember the Keanu Reeves film.
Oh, that
Yeah.
hurts. Oh, that hurts.
Yep.
I have not watched that movie.
I've only watched it once, and I read the book too. Jesus.
Yeah, I watched it once, but I forgot about it. 'Cause it's like, oh, ooh.
Yeah, I all I remember is that in the book of it, there was a joke about there being too much Starbucks or something.
Too much Starbucks.
That's true.
Yeah, it is true.
Starbucks everywhere.
Starbucking, man, it's everywhere.
It is
Yeah,
true.
next to a McDonald's and Wendy's, maybe the occasional what is it, Sonic?
Yep. Occasionally you get Sonic if you're lucky.
Oh, speaking
Yeah.
of Sonic, we'll talk about that.
Oh my God! I'm gonna go see that film. Yes.
Heck yeah.
Should we just transition to Sonic if, like, after your guys are done with the Constantine movie or whatever? I don't know.
Yeah.
We're done politically, right, Mike?
Yeah, we're done.
Mhm.
Okay,
Let's forget
so all right, so transition to Sonic. Yeah, that's a thing coming out next month.
Mhm.
Yes. Valentine's Day.
Yay!
So all you lonely saps like us will be there.
Yeah, pretty much.
The thing
Sadly.
about I don't know why, but when I think about Sonic, I am surprised. Like, since he loves chili dogs, I'm surprised they did not have like a sponsorship from the fast food joint.
Oh, Sonic! Oh,
Oh yeah, they should have done that. No,
Missed
they
opportunity.
missed out.
Yeah, but I think it would just be whoring out and just be horrible. But I mean, it would have been
Yeah,
funny if they did that.
Yeah,
you never
but
know.
that's. Oh, go on, Mike.
You never know. They might have like a product placement hidden in there.
Maybe. Along with the fact that what the version of eating chili dogs was from the was from that old cartoon, one of the old cartoons of the '90s of Sonic the Hedgehog,
Yep.
I
or
wouldn't
just
know.
maybe two. I
The
can't
only
remember. There was two versions.
the only
The
Sonic
crappy one.
the only
The
Sonic cartoon I've watched is Sonic X. So
oh, the anime version. Oof.
yeah,
Oh, man.
yeah, I watched that. But yeah,
Fox Kids.
so back to the movie.
Yes.
So when this was announced, what do you guys think of it?
I wasn't really a fan, and I didn't. I could care less about the stupid face. It's just that it's Sonic, and I guess not all games need to be a movie for fuck's sakes. And I'm sorry for cussing. I'll work on it. Sorry.
Oh, come on, we'll be swearing our heads off. I've said fuck for a few times, so
True.
yeah,
But,
we're not exactly kid friendly here.
Yeah.
no,
Sorry.
no, but yeah, when I saw Sonic the trailer, I was like, ooh, like that's how they're gonna market it to kids. Ooh.
Which
But then they did the reshots, and it looks bad.
Yeah.
I was about to say which trailer, but yeah, you're talking about like
First one.
the redo and with the first trailer being all Gangsta's Paradise and the original design, which
Oof.
was fucking like fuck ugly. And
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But I don't think everyone needed to be all crap getting on the other people's cases who actually took the time to draw it or whatever. I guess.
yeah, it was okay. I get what they were going for, but it just didn't look right.
Yeah, true. That's
But
true.
then back in November when they
Yeah.
released the new trailer, they got the redesign which looks more faithful.
Yep.
Mm,
It's a whole lot better.
yeah,
And I gotta say, that is how I imagine Sonic.
smooth and fun.
Yeah, just like
Yes.
hey, it looks like the exact character, and hey, they did something with like the eye thing where they have like the little bridge nose, like to separate, like, and it's the white and all that. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. A little, yeah.
Yeah, he really looks like he's really from '90s Sonic that I played on Sega Genesis as a kid.
Yes, he does. He looks like he would if he was a Nintendo cartoon coming to life.
Mm.
And
Or
yeah,
just
and back in the second trailer when it came out, I laughed my butt off when I saw him just like speed right into Flash comics. I'm like, oh, I guess he's a Flash fan.
Yeah, I'm guessing so because he is a speedster.
Yeah,
he is a speedster.
and he's got lightning like the Flash
Yeah.
in the movie, which for a guy
Sure.
for me being a fan of electric powers, that's kind of cool.
Mm.
Cool.
And I like the voice person, Ben Schwartz. I think he's like the
Yes.
director of it. He's very.
He's the voice for Sonic, and it fits Sonic's character. So
Mhm.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good. He's very funny on Twitter too. So
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
he's very good.
I mean, he was hilarious in Parks and Rec and all that.
Yeah, I think he's in the new DuckTales series as well.
He
who
was
does he voice?
I think he's one of the nephews.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I forget which one.
he also voices Leonardo in the current Ninja Turtles cartoon.
It's on,
Yes.
Yeah, on Nickelodeon.
okay, it's on Nickelodeon. Okay, okay.
Yeah, the current one where they are a little more stylized in 2D and a little more comedic. I do like the style in that cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like the way they animate it's pretty cool.
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 Yeah, even though I don't really watch it, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So Sonic, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I plan to. I mean, if that ever comes, should we just review that on an episode or whatever?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'll see it on the day or just wait for a bit.
Yeah,
If it's
that
good,
sounds
I'll probably
simple.
watch it on the weekend.
By the way, what was your guys' reaction when Jim Carrey was cast as Eggman
I
or
didn't know
Robotnik?
what to think. I was like
Oh,
saying, "Wow, Jim Carrey! I haven't seen him in years."
I think oddly it's appropriate given his original, like how he started out. So
Hmm.
And he's
going
sporting that
back to
mustache.
his roots. Yeah.
Yeah, and in the first trailer they revealed his what he's gonna probably look like at the end, where he's all shaved head and bigger walrusy mustache.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that he's really bringing his '90s energy into the Robotnik thing.
Yeah, like bringing the corn, the ham, the corny ham.
Well, bringing his '90s energy for a character from the '90s, perfect.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
Yeah,
smoke it.
smoking.
Alrighty then.
Yeah,
Wow, Ace Ventura and Mask references.
Yeah. My favorites.
Mm.
I'm gonna be honest. I never seen The Mask. I've watched Son of the Mask.
It
Ooh.
was
Yeah,
good. I enjoyed it.
Son of the Mask. Yeah, with that creepy ass CG baby.
Ooh.
Oh god, that one.
Mm.
Ugh, the Uncanny Valley on that one. At least the CG nowadays is okay, kind of better.
Yeah, kind of better.
Sometimes can be shit, but Sonic CG
Yeah.
character looks good.
Mm.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We're a little more excited for that movie, and I mean,
I know, right? What's up with
Yeah.
that?
I don't know if this is about some morbid curiosity or whatever, but one reason why I'm actually gonna go to see it is because hey, they changed the character design. Okay, I'm gonna give him my money. Doesn't matter if it turns out to be a flaming train wreck. You know,
It can't be a. Oh, go on.
I'm just gonna show my appreciation by just showing up, give my money to the tickets, and yeah, watch the movie. Doesn't matter if it's a piece of shit.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's not like it's going to be like Cats. I think it's going to get some more money.
It's
I mean, I
probably
mean,
can be doing better.
it's fucking Sonic. There's it's gonna bring in the furry crowd to
Yeah.
watch
Oh
it.
shit! Really?
It's yes,
I don't
it's
know
the
if
movie cast wanted to.
I mean if Cats couldn't do that because who the fuck asked for that? Okay, then again, who asked for Sonic?
Yeah, it's true. Like I didn't ask cats, and certainly I didn't think Sonic was gonna be a thing.
Then again,
Mm.
Cats had crappy production where they actually forgot the CG in the seams of their costumes or whatever.
Yeah, I heard that.
I didn't see it, but I saw like leaked images. I'm like, why? What the fuck is this? Like, what the hell?
It's
And
a
I
fucking.
This is where the money went.
and I heard that the director didn't know what the fuck catnip was.
Oh god.
What?
I shit you not. The director did not know what catnip was for the movie
I
Cats.
fired that guy right now.
Mm.
Like, if he doesn't know what catnip is, he is screwed.
He probably doesn't own a cat.
Probably.
Seriously,
But then again, there's the internet.
Yeah, true.
how do you direct a movie called Cats when you don't know what the fuck catnip is?
Wow.
It's basically a narcotic for cats,
Yep.
and I don't even fucking own one.
Yep. I got some catnip for Lou, and she played with it for a bit. She was happy.
Oh, and I don't own no cats because I really don't care for them. I'm pretty much.
Yep, I got a cat. Her name's Boo. She's about 8 or 9, and she is a scaredy cat in a sense.
She's a fat cat, Michael.
She takes after her father.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be seeing Sonic when it comes out, maybe. So yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm.
and
Mm.
yeah, that was the Sonic talk and Cats, and I don't know. How do I segue to like whatever next subject?
Okay, how about this? Phase 4 of Marvel will begin this year, and it will start with Black Widow.
Yes, which
Black
looks
Widow.
good.
Yeah, looking.
Anyone else pumped?
I'm trailers great.
Yeah, I'm sold.
What really gets me for the trailer is that at the end, that music plays. I'm thinking, God damn it, I want to own that music. It's so awesome.
Yes.
I just want to see what Taskmaster's like in the movie. Like, are they gonna do like a?
I hope we don't see his face.
Are they gonna do like some
Yeah.
random twist or something?
Who knows?
Because if
I
Taskmaster's
hope-
in it, I'd love to see him. Yeah, just be a recurring character throughout the franchise.
Yeah, don't kill him off, please, Marvel.
Oh no.
I mean,
He's a good villain.
They've been saving up villains recently.
True.
Like, and they're gonna do Thunderbolts soon.
I wonder how they're gonna do. I wonder what characters are gonna use for Thunderbolts.
Well, they got Baron Zemo, which is gonna be in the Falcon and Winter Soldier TV show.
Yep.
Oh hell, Winter Soldier and Falcon.
Yes, that's gonna be good.
And possibly a Red Hulk and whatever characters that are Ghost from possibly from like I don't know. These are potential candidates.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who else?
They could also introduce a character that's pretty prominent in that team. I believe is a character named Songbird.
Yeah, they could.
True.
She manipulates sounds. If you need to know anyone
Yeah.
else's. Yeah.
So that'd be interesting. Who knows what they'll get or if they'll bring any like other characters in.
Or do
It's-
a version of Beetle where he was like had a different type of armor.
True.
Beetle.
Beetle.
Wait, are we really mean Beetle from like that episode of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends? Beetle with that baggy voice?
Well, he
Oh man.
that was his old
mean-
days.
Oh my god!
I mean, possible.
Beetle was part
Yeah,
of
I
it,
know.
and he was called like Mach whatever number he was called.
He can be the joke character.
Beetle.
He's cannon fodder. Here.
Just
You
have
get
him be
killed
just have
by-
him be the Slipknot of the group.
Yeah. You get killed by a hawk first or someone else.
Well, he's
Hmm.
been a recurring member, so
True. So I am.
and I'm talking about Beetle.
Yeah, exactly.
Beetle, oh my god!
Hey, I'm down for it. You sold me on if Beetle comes in. I already got it.
And then there's freaking whoever characters with Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
I believe
I don't.
a little bit.
I'm just being honest. I don't know much, but I know some of the basics.
Yeah, I believe later Luke Cage was actually the lead of the Thunderbolts, as when some things happened after the Civil War of the characters and all that shit, things changed and shifted, and I think he was part of it just to keep an eye on the bad guys or something.
That makes sense.
Mhm. But speaking of Luke Cage, then besides since this is Marvel Phase 4 more or less, do you think we'll get any possibilities of seeing the old Netflix Marvel heroes in future versions of the current Marvel shows?
Well,
I
I'm,
think so.
I'm still holding out hope for Daredevil.
Mhm.
Yes. Me too.
Mm.
I can see it. I don't know how long your Netflix competing contract is, but I would be surprised.
It's 2 years after
Yeah.
the last film,
When-
after the last
Yeah.
show ended.
When did Daredevil end?
It ended like in what 2018, 2017, 2018?
Yeah, so it's
2018,
right around the time.
Mm.
So
Sometime.
the contract will be up in like what month did it come out?
Didn't it come out like in November? The first
Yeah.
time it came on?
So it's
just about fall of this year, and
yeah. Yeah, so 2021 maybe we'll see him.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
And if they bring back Daredevil, please bring back Charlie Cox. He was so fucking
Oh,
good.
dude,
Yes.
hope for him. Oof. But he was Daredevil. Charlie Cox was Daredevil.
True, he was. And
Uh,
Martin was pretty good about that.
yeah.
He was.
When I read Daredevil now, I just think of his voice.
That's
No,
cool.
that's cool.
Yeah.
And whenever I see Jessica Jones, I think of Kristen Ritter.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I hear that she might not ever reprise her role of Jessica Jones ever again. So that's that.
Yeah. She's like, I'm done.
She's done. So I think.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I believe the person that plays Luke Cage is on a new show on CBS called Evil. So I don't. So even if they ever got his character on, I'm not sure he would ever reprise it. It would be good if he did.
Yeah, true.
I love to because I did like Luke Cage.
Well, the second season of Luke Cage was a little bit better than the first one.
Yeah, true.
And we don't dare talk about Iron Fist.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Oh, Iron Fist.
You had so much potential, but you had to have.
So-
Yeah, but Scott Buck had to fuck it up, and then do
Yeah.
Inhumans, and I still.
Don't bring up Inhumans. That god awful show. Why did I waste 4 Fridays of my life watching that damn show?
I'm glad I didn't
I quit
watch
after 4
things.
episodes because I was like blind, like it's not that bad. It was fucking terrible.
It
And
was.
I didn't watch it because I had feeling. Then I didn't have a
You had the higher ground there. You got the long stick. Well, we got the short ends by just almost like Stockholm syndrome, like.
Yeah, I didn't have beer that night, so like yeah.
Yeah. And Black Bolt was awesome on the show, and I had to quit because I fucking hated it.
It was just dumb. I mean, everything to it. I mean, they didn't even get Crystal Light, whatever the fuck she was doing. I thought she was just farting around.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, I believe Inhumans will probably get some kind of revivals in the future under Kevin Feige, whatever.
Yep.
Do you think it's still canon?
No, I think they're gonna wipe it clean. Like, no, that never happened. Don't worry about that shit.
Yeah,
because my headcanon, it's not. It's because like, hey,
it's a bad dream.
It was a computer simulation on an episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
It's a bad dream.
Yes.
It's a bad dream, like that reboot that we will talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
We went from Black Widow to the shows, and
yeah.
But Black Widow looks good. I mean, Scarlett Johansson will do good. She'll make some money along with everyone else. I mean, seeing the sheriff from Stranger Things on there. I mean,
Red
really.
Guardian.
Yes.
Still fits.
Yeah, it's like a fat Captain America, but in red, and I'm like, okay, I love this character already.
And then we also got the potential to see more widows of like different variants, I believe.
Probably see the second Black Widow. I forgot her name.
Yelanova.
Yes.
Yeah, the blonde one.
But there's no blonde ones though. There's like that. There's one that's being played by that person named Weiss. The actress.
I won't fucking know until I see the movie. So
yeah, same here.
One will know.
So
But the main antagonist looks like to be about Black Widow's past and trying to close everything up before the events of Endgame and Infinity War.
Infinity War. Right?
I'm sorry, reverse that.
Yeah,
it's before Infinity War. It's still like 2017-ish.
Yeah,
that's
so
like
probably after.
That's my time placement because Infinity War takes place 2018.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Endgame's 2023, which is like 3 years away.
Yeah. How creepy is that?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and we don't see any apocalypse shit happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snapping then happens. Like shit.
Snapshot. Or what do they call it? The blink? and Spider-Man.
The decimation.
The blip.
The blip.
Yeah, the blip was supposed to be like, hey, they're all back, and decimation is like they're gone or whatever.
The dust.
Yeah. And then
Super Cap.
yeah, and then this year we're getting Eternals,
Which I still don't know what the F is going to be about.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's about, but I'm excited for that because we're going more cosmic.
As they should, because with certain things and heroes connected to cosmic and everything, we have to.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I can't believe they got one of the actresses from Captain Marvel to play a different character.
Which is fine. That's always
which is cool.
But then again, the character had like a blue skin.
Yeah.
So she was like
She's Kree.
other type of alien. Now she does not have that body makeup on. She could just be herself and
Yep.
different character.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so Black Widow and the Eternals.
Yeah. Eternals. See some Jack Kirby type shit in that movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Peace after all that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So is that our Marvel talk or whatever?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
So should we just like transition to the other side of the cosmos, Star Wars?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what should we talk about? Mandalorian, Rise of Skywalker, Clone Wars, whatever.
Well, let's go with Mandalorian because you are more of a fan of it, and I still have yet to watch it because I don't have Disney Plus yet.
Yes.
Mandalorian is fucking awesome. Best thing that Disney has done with Star Wars.
Yay!
Which is something because a lot of people thinking the movies suck.
It says a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Mandalorian being like a samurai western kind of thing. Well, more western because hey, they have blasters instead of lightsabers.
Yeah.
And just getting into like the religion of the Mandalorians. Well, at that time, and the fact they have like, well, from like the stuff like from Clone Wars, they like the contrast for Clone Wars and Rebels. These Mandalorians don't take off their helmets, but the Mandalorians of the past few entries of the TV shows took off their masks. So yeah, they have like different codes or whatever. But anyway, Mandalorians. So Mandalorian, great characterization. I love the character of Din Djarin. He's the main character. He's the guy you see. He's the Mando. And then there's the child, which everybody dubs Baby Yoda.
Yes.
Someone give that little give that little bastard a name, so I don't say Baby Yoda. So people are like, Yoda's a baby now, even though it's set in Return, like 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Yep. Yeah, that Yoda looking thing.
I've never been the Baby Yoda fan, and I don't mind if I die on that hill.
I heard people were like upset when Baby Yoda got punched or something.
Oh, he gets punched a lot in that episode.
It's like, ah! Like, it's like, okay.
My baby!
My baby!
Yeah, two scout troopers just punch him.
Oh, God.
They punch him in the ship thing, right?
No, they punch him in the fucking sack on the speeder bikes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but he got saved by an IG unit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, IG-88, played by Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and IG-88, he is not. No, IG-11. Why did he say 88? What the fuck? IG-11. Damn it! I mixed those two characters up. IG-11. He saves the child, beats up the scout troopers, and yeah, that was funny. And I watched like where they spliced in audio from Red vs. Blue, which was hilarious. because the two scout troopers were just talking for like just making a random conversation, which was hilarious. So yeah, I put in RVB audio, and it made it even more hilarious. Yeah, 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 man. So yeah, Mandalorian. The first 3 episodes are like, okay, he did his job. He's sending in the child to the client, played by Werner Herzog, who happens to be a prestigious director.
Yes.
Which Matt Fortress of Solitude from comic multiverse with Cape Joel. He was surprised that he was on there because out of anything that Werner Herzog is in fucking Star Wars. And I heard that Werner Herzog actually had a good time on the set.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Name is
Yeah. Yeah, and I did not talk about the other characters, but yeah, so the other characters, Cara Dune, she's cool. Gina Carano, just being a badass. Grief Karga, Carl Weathers, Apollo Creed, and Dylan, you son of a bitch, from Predator. Just being badasses. And, yeah, like, the way it's structured, it's almost like Samurai Jack in a way. It's like a kind of each episode's kind of almost a one-shot, but they're all connected into a continuous story. Yeah, and the world building's awesome, and like with it because it's like how dingy it is, dirty, and I love it, and I especially like the scene where he talked to a Tusken Raider, using sign language, which was pretty cool. Tusken Raiders, the most savage motherfuckers ever, has a conversation with sign language. Yeah, they did not have a fight, the Mando and the Tusken, but Jawas, on the other hand, vaporize those fuckers. And if I mean vaporize, they get disintegrated, literally. Because the Mando's rifle has a disintegration modification where he shoots one, they turn to dust. And disintegration is illegal, by the way.
No wonder Vader says no vaporization.
No disintegrations. Mando has disintegration modification. And,
that callback, basically.
Yeah. Tusken Raiders. If you actually be civil with them, they're cool motherfuckers. Jawas, on the other hand, are those fucking bastards. Taking your shit. Just shoot them.
Take your droids, silver birds.
Oh, and yeah, the Mando hates droids.
Aww.
You want to know why?
Why?
The Clone Wars.
Oh god.
Oh, the droids.
Because he was orphaned during that time, and killed his parents.
Okay.
Well.
And I know why we play droids.
Yeah. Droids, he hates them. And then, that's his character arc about him and droids, and him with the child, and, and, Mando. So, the Mandalorian. He has I love the character.
How many episodes are there?
8.
Oh, okay, that's mass. That's reasonable. Okay.
Yeah, and it feels like, hey, it feels like you're just, it's like a good pace. Like when it's slow, it's not too slow, not too fast. It's like just right.
Okay.
That's good.
And
something cool. How they do, like, how, like, you would expect them to, like, be outside, like, or a green screen or whatever, like, because of the budget.
Yeah.
All that shit is indoors, no green screen. How they do it is, if you watch, like, the big vistas and all that, they actually had LED projection screens. So what they see is in real time.
Cool.
Yeah. And it was pretty crazy, and like finding out that, oh my god, that's how they do that, like the projection screens, because they've been trying to do that with like the movies, like like you know in Solo where they're in the Millennium Falcon flying around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's projection. That's actually an LED projection screen,
Cool.
not green screen. It's like less time for post production or whatever.
Cool.
And
That's cool.
and I can't wait to see if, like what other person uses that technology.
Hell yes.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Baby Yoda on the other hand, he's a puppet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know one of the reasons why they decided to do a puppet?
Get us.
Because Warner Herzog actually called them out for this planning on doing it to CG because he was like, "You guys are cowards," and they said, "Okay, we're doing a puppet."
Cowards! Give us our Muppets!
Because if you get called out by someone who that prestigious, you're like, "Okay, gotta do what he says." So Warner
Well,
Herzog.
but didn't the old? Oh, go on.
So I gotta say, Warner Herzog, you are fucking awesome.
Yeah, but didn't the original Star Wars trilogy do real puppets under Frank Oz and whatever?
Yeah, Yoda
That was
was.
Yoda.
Yeah, that was a real puppet in the actual movie. So maybe what he did was actually pretty
Yeah.
Yeah, it
in
was.
a way.
I'm happy that they. I was like, is it a puppet or CG? Yeah, it's puppet.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and like when they revealed Baby Yoda, I was like, no fucking way, because Yoda, you would think he's the only thing of his species because it's rare or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw that, I was like my eyes were wide and I just like yelled out, no fucking way, and what the fuck, and just wow.
And your people in your house said, "Chris, keep it down."
No, nobody said anything, and at that like when we got Disney Plus, I was having trouble because like you know the shitternet, which
No!
you know just like having trouble with the Wi-Fi. Yeah, this is the term we use, shitternet, when we have
Yeah.
technical difficulties. Blame it on the shitternet.
We
Yeah.
all gone through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I was experiencing that, and then when it actually started working, and then when I got to the end of the episode, I was like, yeah. When I got to the Baby Yoda moment, and yeah, I was shocked because you know Yoda is a rare species, and still does not have a name for a species,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and yeah, and the baby is 50 years old.
Yeah, he's an old baby.
50.
I'm not surprised. I'm not really so shocked by that.
He's like, I'm the
Yeah.
Layla version of Yoda's.
And Yoda was 900 years old during the time of Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Mm.
Age slowly.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it
Is
is.
that supposed to be Chamberlain?
Yes.
Mm.
Hmm.
All those
Yeah.
noises he made.
I still can't believe that was Simon Pegg who did the voice on Age of Resistance.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
Yeah, I was shocked when that happened.
So, Mandalorian season 2 should be out in the fall, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, and at the end, there's a huge surprise if you ever watch Clone Wars.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
and it has something to do with the Mandalorians and the Jedi.
Of course.
Oh, interesting. I think I heard that.
Yeah. And
Well,
speaking of Clone Wars, I guess
yeah,
I could
go for
talk about.
it.
Guess I could talk about Clone Wars coming out next month as well.
Yeah,
Season
it's your baby.
7.
Yeah, Clone Wars season 7, the final season, and
Bringing it back.
we're gonna actually see more of Order 66.
I guess.
Boy.
I wonder, are they gonna bring back Tim Curry as the Emperor? Or Insidious?
I don't know if they're gonna bring back Tim Curry or Ian McDermott or
Yeah, I know. Ian Amber passed away.
yeah.
So it's gonna be Tim Curry or someone else.
Yeah, like because the reason I do believe Tim Curry might still be Emperor Palpatine for Clone Wars because there's probably like voice clips of what he did, and because they had unfinished episodes, they was probably.
Yeah.
I did not watch those unfinished episodes, but
Yeah, I saw him and he was pretty good. I mean, I think Insidious was better than Abercrombie's, but Abercrombie's like Chancellor place was better than Curry's.
but
Because Curry just sounds like
when it got to
Curry.
I believe when it got to season 4 or 5, I was like, in certain moments, I was like, no, that's Tim Curry, and then it go back to Ian Abercrombie.
Yeah, because he passed away like
Maybe,
around that time.
maybe that was like a like, hey, let's redub, just add more ADR or whatever.
Yeah, because there's some unfinished stuff that he didn't voice, so Tim Curry took over.
Yeah, and but for season 7, I don't know if they're gonna have Tim Curry or Ian McDermott, because they had Ian McDermott reprise the role in
Yeah,
Rebels, like at the
yeah,
finale, or
that would be
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I mean, they could have gone with what's his name, Sam Witwer, who has an awesome voice for Sidious.
Yes,
But I think
yes.
that's more for Sidious, and I don't know about just Palpatine.
Yeah, I heard his Palpatine isn't that good, but he is good as Sidious.
Yeah, he has a spot on Sidious. So, and yeah, I'd be surprised if Ian McDermott were to do the Emperor, do Palpatine in Clone Wars.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he did come from Rebels, so maybe.
Or they just stick with Tim Curry, and that'll be that. So
Yeah.
yeah, so the episodes they're gonna do for that they're coming out with for Clone Wars season 7 are the Bad Batch arc, the Mandalorian, the final Mandalorian arc of the series, and I don't know what else, but I'm excited for it. Like they're actually full on finish those episodes.
Cool.
Yeah, and they originally planned out like a season 7 and a season 8 and 9 or whatever. But because like how it got canceled, with the Disney thing, and
Yeah.
but now the final season 7, and can't wait to see how they do like when it ties into episode 3.
Yeah, that'd be exciting.
I'm sorry if I was quiet. I don't know much about the Clone Wars or whatever, so this is your thing, guys. So
Well, for you always like you're just stick with the movies and not go with the source material like the cartoons and all that.
Exactly. I mean, my source material still comes from those damn books I read somewhat when I was a teenager,
which are no longer canon.
which sucks.
Exactly. They were dusted.
Yes.
That's a joke.
Yep.
But at least they brought back Thrawn.
What about that Ahsoka girl or whatever?
Oh, she's still around.
I saw in the trailer at the end. Everyone was shocked.
Yeah, because she's in Rebels, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's in Rebels, which is like before A New Hope.
Ah, okay.
And Ahsoka, big prominent character. Yeah.
Apparently fans hated it.
She was hated at first because they saw her as the Scrappy Doo of the series, but that's how she was.
Shit, Scrappy Doo, nice call.
That's how she was compared, but now she's like the most beloved character, and she's
badass now.
And
I'm excited to see like Rex's morality and Ahsoka, like what her deal is, and having her showdown with Darth Maul.
Yep.
Cool. But I would like to correct. Okay, I'm not sure if you would count this, but I did play Fallen Order on PS4, so that my knowledge extends a little bit to that as well, and I'm really curious if that will ever be canon to anything because it's an awesome game.
Well,
it's a good game.
It is canon, and
yes.
I don't know what I have not played the game. I don't know much about what's happening in that, but I know that the game takes place sometime during or after the Darth Vader comic.
Yeah, I think it's right around
and it takes place after after Order 66, so it's probably like a little bit before. What do you call it? That Rogue One and A New Hope.
Oh yeah,
I think it's set like during or before Rebels. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's early on because they're like still kind of finding his prime. So it's right
Yeah.
around that period.
Mm.
Because Inquisitors are out now.
Oh yeah, a lot of those damn Inquisitors.
Yeah, I remember when you thought Ahsoka was one of them.
I did.
Yeah, you said that.
I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
back in Charlie's stream.
Oops.
Oh,
Damn.
I guess I did. I don't remember it. I'm sorry.
And I was about to call you out because they're not even the same species. Because how the fuck would Ahsoka's head fit into that helmet? Because she's a Tagruna or I forgot the species name.
Chris. I'm sorry if I confused Ahsoka with that other character. Okay, I'm sorry.
That other name character.
Yeah, I've seen Who's Under the Mask of the Second Sister, and yeah, I guess I automatically guessed who it could be, and I didn't even see the spoilers.
Yeah.
You still don't know about
Even Mike figured it out.
Yeah. I had it figured out, and then I later confirmed it.
That's what. Oh yeah, now I remember that conversation. I got pissed off at you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I confirmed it for myself later after I guessed it.
Yeah.
But I was like after stream.
I found out the same time as Mike.
Yep.
Well, put a rose on your nose, damn it. Jeez.
Hey, we probably like used the Force and did some mind melding or something.
Yeah, you probably did.
I had a feeling just because of the tone and something happened. I didn't know what, but I had a guess it's probably her.
Or tropes or meta narrative.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was Clone Wars to Jedi Fallen Order, and or my basics of what I know.
Yes.
So I guess how should we finish this first episode off? Should we just talk about Rise of Skywalker, like a spoiler cast after?
Yes.
Yeah.
We should.
So yeah, we'll be spoiling the living shit out of that movie.
Yes.
Yep.
So yeah. So and it's been a month.
Yes.
So got some thoughts. I only watched it once. Rise of Skywalker. I'm kind of in the middle. I like it at the same time I don't. I don't hate it. I just I'm a little mixed on it. Like some I liked, some I didn't. I'm kind of weird with it. I'm somewhere in the middle of what you guys think?
Oh, okay. When I saw it, I was pretty much engulfed in everything that happened, and by the end, it got me emotional, surprisingly, and I loved it. I'm the one I guess I'm the one out of the three that is like very over the moon with it because I liked how everything went. Yeah, there were some character stuff or parts in the film that they could have tightened up on, but overall, I loved it, especially that ending. Not the ending, but that whole hugging moment. Sucker for the feels. Sad, surprisingly. So I really liked all of them just coming together and hugging. Like, oh my god, yes, that's what it's supposed to be about. Bringing up hope and resistance. That's what it's all about. And yeah, so I loved it. So.
I enjoyed it. I do see flaws, like Chris says, and I do agree that it just should have been like a consistent vision overall. I do enjoy it. I saw it twice, once with my mom. She enjoyed it, but then again, she's not really keen on all Star Wars lore. She missed episode 7, saw episode 8 with me. She compared Kylo Ren to a young Professor Snape in Harry Potter, and I
Oh, that's a
cannot
good
and I
reference.
cannot unsee
I mean,
it.
they got the same mop of black hair, so
And the nose.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
so I
hawk
cannot
nose.
unsee it. I just okay. But overall, I think it was a good. I've heard the leak script for the first directors for JJ replaced.
Duel of the Fates.
Yeah, no, it seems interesting. I don't know how it would played out film wise, but it'd be something I would
I'll have
like to see myself.
maybe we should talk about that, like maybe in another episode, or if we have
Yeah,
time, we could
yeah,
just talk it here. But we're gonna concentrate on the spoiler cast.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we see Mustafar in the beginning, and I did not know it was Mustafar because I did
Yes.
not expect it to have trees. But if you know the history of Mustafar from the VR game, they said they confirmed that it is Mustafar, and it's after Return of the Jedi. It started to restructure itself back to being having trees and all that, but it's still a volcanic planet, like with the ash and all that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so yeah, we see that. Then yeah, we see the Emperor, which they don't explain how the fuck he survived.
Yeah, except
Nobody.
offhandedly.
I mean, he says some things are just unnatural. Yeah, but
Dark side is path to natural shit.
yeah, but seriously, how the fuck did you come back?
Yeah, and then that
The
one
dark side
character.
of the force is immense, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
one character said in line it was dark Sith magic. Really,
Sith man. Ah!
like shit. Okay.
yeah, but how with the Sith?
Yeah, exactly.
By the power of the dark
Which
side.
one?
Did he learn it from like fucking Plagueis? Like, I gotta know this shit.
Maybe
I
a
guess
ghost
those
told him.
creepy acolytes, yeah, or whatever those guys.
Yeah, those weights.
Yeah, those Sith cultists is hanging around with Snoke parts and tanks.
Oh, I will. What I found out about the Sith cultists, I'll tell you later. About that, their connection with the Sith troopers. You know, the red ones.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
So, I'll tell you about that later. So yeah. Yeah. Kylo meets up with Palpatine and about the whatever, like something I forgot. What did they talk about in the beginning? I forgot.
Oh, just about how everything, and I was the one who started all this, and I
Oh
have
yeah.
some grand plan.
I'm the mastermind behind everything, as usual.
I am the Senate.
Exactly.
For some reason, you sounded like the OG Frieza voice.
Thank you.
OG.
He was like, "I am every voice you heard." You know, he had like Snoke, Vader, and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm remembering. And then after that, we cut to Rey.
Who was training in the forest with BB-8
And
Yeah.
Leia's the
or
teacher.
something. Yeah, I like that. I like that fact that Leia can teach people because she's strong with the Force. I like that connection.
Yes.
Yeah,
Again.
and speaking of Leia, I am surprised at how well they melded like the old footage and like edited onto the body double.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised with that and actually meshed pretty well in my opinion.
Mm.
They did a good job. The scenes and of course the body double was pretty good.
When I went to see it with my family, my dad, my mom, and we're talking about like my dad was like, "That's Carrie Fisher, right?" And my mom told him like, "No, they all that stuff." What I just said, like having a body double because she died right after,
Unfortunately,
like right after filming Last Jedi.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, and J.J. Abrams just used the old footage of deleted scenes that he had archived and just happened to reuse them.
And a body double in one scene or a couple scenes.
So that would explain the whole spoiler alert when she just like goes into the distance into her bed and just calmly lays.
Yeah, and you don't see her face.
Yeah.
That's body double.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, Rey.
Poe and Finn on a mission.
Oh yeah,
and
Poe
they
and
come
Finn
back.
on a mission. Oh, that alien that Finn was talking to. That was Mark Hamill.
Oh,
cool.
I didn't know that.
I mean, when I heard his voice, I'm like, that's Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
Like, you can
okay.
tell
it
by his
makes sense.
voice.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
the the alien on that ship and everything. Okay.
Yeah, where he says, win the war, and then
Yeah.
they just
Okay.
hyper jump everywhere, and yeah,
Oh, that hyper jump was awesome.
it was funny.
You gotta admit, it was awesome.
It was pretty awesome.
Okay, I'm really nerding out. I really shouldn't. Um, but when they get back, like after Ray kind of botched her training or whatever, and she says, "I'm sorry, Master." A tree fell on BB-8, and Poe got upset with her, and it caused an argument between the two, as if they're friends, because it's kind of the first time they're really talking to each other.
I mean, I believe it's been a year since Last Jedi, because Last
Jedi
was literally right after Force Awakens. Now it's like been a year, so they know each other, and they're fighting like a married couple.
Yeah, what's up with that? But it was good. I love the interaction. Like, yes, that's how it should be. Get in arguments.
By the way, like, Poe's become my favorite character. Like,
hell yeah,
yeah.
I mean, he's just awesome.
He is. He is.
I mean, like, Force Awakens, we didn't get much from him.
Yeah,
but they got a lot. But the fan base, or particularly females or guys, they really shipped him hard with Finn because they got the hardcore bromance.
Yeah. Romance is real.
I never saw anything gay about it. Like,
it's not. It's just two dudes having like a friendship and shit.
They're just bros. But hey, people have their own interpretations. But, hey.
Like, oh my god, we need to get them married!
Yeah, but here's the thing. That's not, like, I don't expect myself to get a girlfriend with every girl I meet. Come on.
True.
Yeah, true.
It's just them shipping.
Yeah, shipping.
I get, like, oh, I ship these two, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, them.
Unless that's unless it was intentional that, hey, let's have those two get together.
Yeah, but I guess people will take it or leave it as it is. So,
we need LGBT representation. Well, you got
and there was at the end.
Yeah, we had a lesbian kiss,
which was nice. Like, oh, okay, she was. Oh, so she was okay.
I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah,
it was. They were celebrating, man. You gotta get
like, we're happy, we're alive.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on topic with the movie. So they go to that one planet with the the whole village, and they're having a celebration. Rey's enjoying it because she got a little necklace. Then there's freaking Kylo, doing the whole telekinetic kind of
telepathy.
Yeah, and
I'm picking on you, Rey.
As well as transportation kind of thing, or however it works, like where he grabs the necklace and he's got it.
Yeah, he actually physically held it. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm
like, he can pull it.
Yeah,
and then before that, there was that one scene between her and some old lady saying, "Who are you?" or something like that, and she didn't kind of answer.
We don't get to that. We'll get to that when we get to it.
Yeah. We're always spoiling it, man.
The whole race Skywalker thing.
I mean, not that. I mean, when C-3PO was translating for that alien, he asks, "Who are you?" And she says, "I don't really have a name. People just call me Rey." That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's a little kid.
Yeah. So later. So yeah, Kylo finds out, sends in the Knights of Ren. Knights of Ren. I got excited for them. They don't do shit.
Yeah, Chris, you got excited for another group that didn't do nothing.
Yeah, they're like
the bubble. I see them in the fucking movie, and now I get to see their cool shit in expanded universe lore. Great.
They're that for God's sakes, they're the Boba Fett's.
Yeah, they're the Boba Fett's in this trailer.
Can the people who make these movies have the cool characters actually be fucking cool instead of just standing around and like, hey, you want to see their cool adventures? Read the books. I want to see the fucking film. Do some cool shit.
Exactly. Shit. These some homie.
It's like with Boba Fett. I mean, Boba Fett looks like a fucking badass. see as much shit in the expanded universe. Because what we see
So
in the movie,
so did Captain Phasma. She looked cool too.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, at least she had a fight.
Yeah.
And didn't
Scum.
like at least she had a fight instead of like getting blindsided. Well, she kind of got blindsided by like, she fell down the fucking thing.
I know, like, oh.
But at least she didn't get. At least she didn't ricochet around by accidentally getting hit by a blind guy.
That's true. Boba Fett.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get shit for that.
So
More than likely.
True.
So,
such a letdown in
yeah.
this
So
movie.
we got the Knights of Ren. They're trying to look for the ship and they find the fucking. I'm a bit tank. I haven't watched the movie in a while. So
They're trying to find a key thing so they can get to
an ancient Sith dagger.
Yeah.
Yes.
The thing.
And during the journey, they get into some quicksand, and Rey, Poe, and Finn find this big ass snake who is injured.
Yeah.
Rey, I gotta tell you something.
Gotta tell you something.
That does not get resolved.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's just get this out of the way. He was not trying to confess his love. He was gonna say, "Hey, Rey, I'm force sensitive."
Which is fine.
I mean, it was implied in Force Awakens, but they didn't do jack shit in Last Jedi with that.
Well, he was stuck on a planet with Rose.
That's true.
Speaking of Rose, she was fucking wasted in this movie.
Yeah, and she got friend zoned hard. It's so sad.
Movies.
About Rose, I did not like her in Last Jedi because I thought she was badly done in that movie.
Mm.
You know, with the whole like, that stupid line. It's not because like we don't win by fighting what we hate, but saving what we love. I'm like, okay, that was terrible.
Yeah.
And also like she freed the fucking animals, not the children.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're right. That makes sense now. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why?
I saw a review of I saw a review talking about her, and I was like, oh my God.
It makes sense.
Oh my God, I got the gates open now. Oh my God, why did you say the children?
Yeah, she's like, breed animals. Leave the children behind.
Why?
Slave labor.
Oh God.
Oh, that's fucked.
I'm having a crisis now. Oh God.
Yeah, I can see that.
And for this movie, I was hoping, okay, they better fix it. Fix her character so I can like her, just like redeem the character for me. They didn't do jack shit.
Yeah, she got friend zone and that's it. A hand pat on the shoulder. Oof.
I'm just here.
I mean, they could have given a role to that other chick that was with Finn that we meet later in the movie, who, spoiler alert, turns out to be Lando's daughter, but they don't say it in the movie. They say it in the dictionary.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, they confirmed it in the dictionary, which I'm like,
yep.
You have all this shit.
Yeah. They also, I think, explain about the
shit.
They also explain how Palpatine's brought back in that book as well.
Oh, no. They say how he comes back in a fucking Fortnite title.
Yeah, that
pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah, that too.
And that made me hate Fortnite even more.
Damn you, Fortnite! You got the good shit.
Who the fuck marketed this?
Yeah. I have no idea.
And that, we're gonna explain this in a crossover tie-in event. That's not how you do it.
Yeah, exactly. We want to hear his voice telling us the day of the Sith.
We want to see that shit in the shit we're watching. Not the shit we don't want to play.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I want to hear about the day of the Sith.
Okay, well, we jumped ahead. So back. Sorry about that. We're not as planned. We're just shooting the shit. But
yes,
I say shit a lot. Okay.
Yes.
Someone do a counter, but anyway. So we have force healing.
Yay!
Yeah, force healing's a thing, and people go like, "That's a plot hole right there," and I'm like, okay. But like, I have a thing about the healing, but I'll say that later. But we'll get to the healing like later. And so, after finding the dagger and all that, Chewie gets captured like later on and by the Knights of Ren, and so well, actually Rey has like a showdown with Kylo Ren because he's on the TIE fighter and had that cool like Matrix flip and cut the wing. Chewie gets kidnapped by the Knights of Ren in one of the transport ships. Rey tries to like stop
Use
it.
her
Kylo,
powers to stop it.
and then Force lightning. And okay, I'm stupidly explaining this.
Okay, pretty much as she's trying to stop the ship that is Finn warns Rey that they're capturing Chewie. Rey uses her force powers to stop the ship, but then Kylo Ren is trying to stop her from doing that, and it's a tug of war before she gets angry and releases some force lightning, which is shocking to everyone, and she thinks she has killed Chewie.
Yes.
That almost pissed me off. I'm like, you killed Chewie, you bitch.
You killed Chewie. You Palpatine.
I was like, you killed him. I hate you.
But when that happened, I couldn't help but think, but is he really dead? Because I got really sad. Like, oh my god, he's really dead though?
Nope, he's not dead.
Because it seems so short.
Fake out, they captured the Millennium Falcon.
Yes.
I mean, it would have been cool. It would have been cooler if he just stayed dead. But I'm happy that Chewie's still alive.
I think it would. I think with everything that's happened, if anyone lost Chewie, it would be a revolt.
Yeah, but I'm happy that Chewie's still around.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
But we don't find out until like a couple of scenes later or something.
Yeah.
So now they go to another. So after that, they go to another planet to meet up with.
That's very grungy, kind of like very grunge, I guess. That's all I can say.
Very ghetto and all that, because we got
Yeah.
the Stormtrooper Gestapo.
Mm-hmm.
And we meet Zori. What's her name? Zori.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought she looked cool and was cool, but she had to step out of the movie for a bit until the end. And they're like, "Yeah, you're like one of those characters." They're like, "Hey, read my comic right here."
Yeah, if you want to know my past with Onion Boy here, or whatever his name was.
Yeah, Spice Boy.
Spice Boy.
I thought you were talking about. Oh yeah, Poe. Hey, Poe, you used to be a spice dealer. I'm like, I love the back and forth.
Yes.
There's clearly history.
That was hilarious.
Yeah,
it was.
And like, hey, you wanna dig up my evil past? Let me just fire back at yours.
Yeah. Stormtrooper, scavenger, we can do something.
That was funny.
And I guess the thing about it is we're also, well, I actually forgot about these two, that it was mostly C-3PO who was with them, and he's actually almost somewhat crucial in this part because he has some kind of locked memory or data on what they're trying to look for,
right.
because
he wasn't allowed to translate it.
Because they have markings on the dagger.
Yeah. And so they used a hacker to alien creature that says, "Hey!" Babu Frick, thank you. He does some kind of data, but before that, C-3PO gives his little speech of friends or some shit like that.
I was feeling sad. I was feeling like some feels right there.
I was too, but I want it back now because fuck you for that, because I actually cared for C-3PO and they pull something like that, but at the end, like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I want my feelings back.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Deus Ex Machina right there.
Thank you, R2.
His forever friend. Yes.
Yeah.
You were
like R2 didn't react.
Yeah, 3PO was great in the movie.
Yeah, even though I guess it was mismarketed, not even mismarketed, that we thought he was really gonna shoot some bad guys when he got the crossbow gun.
And he had the red eyes. I'm like, oh my god, Vader's gonna cap. Not Vader. 3PO's gonna cap some people.
Yeah.
No, he didn't cap anyone.
No.
He was just like, ah.
Yeah, as he always does. And then, when that little other droid that says "Don't hurt me" or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Dio.
Yeah, Dio.
You expected someone cool, but it's me, Dio.
Thank you, JoJo Mike.
the JoJo references.
And then Fizz. Like, okay.
Now I have my stand.
But after that, I think something happens and May gets captured or something.
Yeah, they get captured by the soldiers because they're idiots.
Also, and they're trying to like bust Chewie out of the Star Destroyer, and then Rey
When they find out he's alive.
Yeah, Rey and Kylo have this trippy ass fight.
Yeah, the mind fight.
Where like the transportation, we got the Vader helmets, the decayed one that go to the surface when it was in his quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was a cool fight. How they edited around it, and yeah, and time to get the fuck off the ship. And when Rey's about to leave, Kylo has the biggest bombshell that pissed me the fuck off.
Yes, that's...
Hey, Rey, you are a Palpatine.
Dun!
And that had me think, when the fuck did Palpatine fuck?
When he was in his younger days.
I guess he was horny on me.
So, like, what? Like, did he pull a Bill Clinton or whatever?
Ah, goodness! Wow, we're really going there.
Like,
Well,
I wonder if like he got freaky with someone, and then some press release like having to go, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman."
Oh God, this is so gross.
I promise, I didn't. I swear.
But who did he fuck? These are the
He
questions.
Well,
he must have fucked someone who was desperate for power. Maybe.
Yeah.
God damn.
But we gotta remember, this is Rey is his grandchild, so he probably had maybe one or two of those.
So yeah, that pissed me off.
That she was a Palpatine and not a Skywalker.
Because like in Last Jedi, they said, "Oh, you are no one."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
well,
okay,
technically,
I was content. Oh, okay, she's nobody, and I want to see her actually train. Having the theme of, okay, doesn't matter what lineage, you are you. Fuck that shit. You're a Palpatine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but technically speaking, even what they said in The Last Jedi about you're nothing, maybe could refer to his child because they probably weren't even strong in the Force or just ignored it, and he was a nothing, I guess.
Maybe. Could have been.
So technically, that's how I can interpret it.
Yeah.
But it's a theory, so it's not a fact. So let's continue.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have the Great Escape through hyperspace and all that.
Things would be better. We could leave this forever.
So they go to that. So now they go to this one random moon that's like next to Endor with the destroyed pieces of the second Death Star, and yeah, that's where we get the cool water fight. Well, she goes into like the cave of insight and within the Death Star.
Yeah.
When she sees her evil self with the switch up dual blade lightsaber, which people made fun of and calling it the freaking Swiss Army lightsaber.
Swiss Army lightsaber. That gift.
And people were calling that stupid, and I'm like, they showed it off in fucking Clone Wars with a guy who was the same species as the diner guy from Episode 2, and he was fucking badass and scary. But no, Rey has it, and people are gonna shit on that.
Well, there are people who dislike Rey because she's.
Yeah, they claim she's a Mary Sue
and all that, and like, oh fuck, people.
You're a Mary Sue.
Yeah, some of the fan base is rather cool.
Yeah.
Oh, the fan base fucking sucks.
Yeah.
With the irrational. It's the dark side. I tell you what.
Mm.
It's the
So after seeing her evil self with the sharp teeth and red lightsaber being the Empress of the Sith, she sees Kylo and you're like, hey, I see you got the fucking a wayfinder to find Exegol because I found mine on Mustafar. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy yours. So fuck that shit.
Because I can, Ray. I'm
I
so
can.
emo.
And
My
so
emo
and so now they
hairstyle.
have a fight,
In the water. Well, on the
which
water.
which is kind of reminiscent of like the Mustafar battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with water.
Yeah, instead of lava, it's water. And then
Mm.
Finn, like a jackass, gets in and just calls out, Ray, Ray! That's all he does.
I know, Mike. He's the Lois Lane of this film.
He's like, notice me.
No, don't do it.
Finn was my favorite character in Force Awakens. Not anymore.
Finn really, Finn gets kind of gets the short end of the stick in this.
He's a defective
Sure.
he is a turncoat stormtrooper where he's, like a tale of redemption. Not and it's not made interesting. Because
Yeah.
I kind of wish he was a Jedi, like Rey turned out to be.
Mm.
Where he they both have like a thing about being Jedi. Is that
That would have been cool.
And I
Mhm.
was cool with the fake out in Force Awakens, and I hope like Finn unlocks his powers, but they didn't do that shit.
No.
But yeah, so during the fight, so when Kylo looks like he has the upper hand, because during the fight I legit thought that someone's gonna lose a hand.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, because Star Wars,
Yeah.
somebody has to lose a hand, and then
True.
Leia called out to Kylo, and then Rey stabs his ass.
Yeah.
But she feels bad about it, so she did the force heal thing.
You, my friend, you.
Well, yeah, because well, of course, that's because she felt that Leia was died at that point.
Yeah.
And yeah, she felt shitty for doing that, and she told Kylo like I was not holding my hand out for you. I was holding my hand out for Ben. And I'm like, oh, damn. By the way, Kylo Ren. Say what you will about the trilogy, he's the best part of the trilogy.
Yeah.
I can say that now.
Yes.
By the third movie, he won me over.
I mean, he's won me over like the whole time.
That's because he's well, Chris, you are younger than us, so of course he would speak to you more.
I mean, the reason I like him is like he wants to be Vader but can't because who the fuck can be Vader?
Yeah, who can be Vader?
Because nobody can be Vader, and he's trying to,
I want to be the new Vader.
Trying to live up to it, and
Me.
I mean, he's pretty much Anakin reincarnated.
Oh God.
I'm the emo kid.
And then so yeah, Rey jacks his TIE fighter and goes to what was that planet that Luke was on in Last Jedi? I forgot the fucking name. Octu. Yeah, Octu.
Yeah.
Yeah. But before that, when Ben's having his I'm not sure if this is before or after, but whatever. It is a spoiler cast or whatever. But Ben talks to surprisingly his father in a mindscape that is like an after image memory of his dad. And I'm surprised Harrison Ford came back for that shit because I thought he was done with Star Wars.
Yeah, he came back. I legit thought that was gonna be Anakin.
Yeah. But
I'm cool with it being a memory of Han Solo. It's just Kylo's conscience biting him, just coming back to tell him. And that's what's even made Kylo my one of my favorite characters throughout the trilogy. Just having this heel face turn, and
turn. Yeah, heel turn.
Yeah, and Han, it's like Han knows that this kid is better.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Kylo threw the saber to the water, that's a good character's moment.
Mhm.
His edgelord sword days are over.
So now he grew up. He's no longer an emo teenager. He's now a man.
Yes.
He's
He's
now
a man, baby.
he's now a Skywalker and a Solo. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like
Solo.
now he's embracing more of Han because he was more Anakin. Now he's
Yeah.
embracing the Han Solo, the Solo and
Yeah.
villain, and you
Hmm.
could see that later on when we get to it. So
Yeah, which was awesome.
so now we're on Arc 2. Rey is throwing the shit in, like she set the TIE fighter on fire, and now she's throwing shit
Yeah.
at it. And here's the lightsaber, the Skywalker saber. She wants nothing to do with it. Throws the fire, and Luke Skywalker emerges from the fire, now a Force ghost, and tells
Yes.
Rey a Jedi's weapon deserves a little more respect.
Yes.
Which a lot of people took that as a jab at Last Jedi, but that's
No.
but really that's Luke's character coming full circle instead of just being
Yeah.
like instead of him going fuck the Jedi, I can't anymore. I fucked up.
Yes.
Too bad. And then he goes like, and then after Last Jedi, he's like, my faith is restored
Yes.
because of this one scavenger.
You are correct.
Yeah.
I have hope now. And
Yes.
that was a good, and yeah, Luke was awesome, despite just being there for a short time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and he was given the Obi-Wan Kenobi type of thing, and another thing full circle when he tells Rey about the Wayfinder and the thing. There's another Wayfinder in the fucking TIE fighter, but how is she gonna fly? Cue that scene in Episode 5 where he takes the X-wing out of the fucking water, and now he's using the Force like Yoda did.
Yes, it's a wonderful thing to see.
Yes.
That was an epic moment. I'm not gonna
Yes.
lie, that was fucking awesome.
We would have thought we would see an old X fighter.
Yes.
X-Wing
So
fighter.
X-Fighter.
So Rey now flies it to Exegol to confront her grandfather,
Yes.
Palpatine.
Oh, that sounds so gross still.
Yes. To confront the Senate.
To confront the Senate.
Yes, exactly.
So yeah, so now we're in the final battle. We're in the shit now.
Yeah, because after that, I think we have a brief moment to talk about the rebels who are trying to decide what they're going to do.
We forgot Leia dies.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
when Chewbacca finds out,
He screams in
He's
anger.
crushed.
he's crushed, and I gotta commend the actor who plays him because it was not Peter Mayhew because he died.
Yeah, may he rest in peace.
Yeah, they had the replacement, and he did a fucking awesome job, just
That
emoting
he did.
with just being a guy in a suit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable because in episode 4 when we see like Leia interact with Chewie, it was like a brief jab, and I'm like saying, "But somebody get this running carpet out of my way or something."
Yeah, and it's kind of funny is that she is the last. Like he's seen his friends die left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, I gotta admit that's pretty sad for Chewie. But,
Yeah.
but now it's time for the final battle.
Yes. And they get and thanks to Rey piloting fighter jet with their coordinates, they're able to use it and get everyone get ready to do this thing. And we forgot about Lando.
Lando's back. He's back.
Lando's back, everyone.
And now he's a general again.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he helps out and apparently he actually helped Luke try to find that Jedi place or whatever on that planet.
Sith place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exegol. Yeah.
Exegol.
They explained it in the beginning. We just skipped over that because we're about to hit 2.5 hours. But
No, technically about an hour and 28 minutes.
yeah, we're about to hit an hour and a half. But
Yeah,
we're gonna keep it going because this is probably our longest episode, a long episode for now. We're probably gonna shorten episodes up. But anyway, continue with the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just summarizing the whole fucking movie. I just realized that. But, so now they're ready. Now they're ready to go to Exegol and kick some First Order ass. And,
Yes.
So yeah, Rey's there on the planet confronting her grandfather, and and Palpatine's like, "Strike me down, and you'll be one with the Sith."
Basically.
You'll be queen,
You'll
empress.
You'll
Give
be
me
the
Empress.
and all that shit. And we have the Sith cultists like in the background, like yeah.
Do it, do it,
Do
do
it. Do it.
And so here's Kylo
brothers.
Ren. So here's Ben now on the planet from a TIE fighter, and I gotta say, where the fuck did he get that TIE fighter from?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like, is it from the wreckage? Because that shit would have been either destroyed or decayed.
True. He's like,
Just how the fuck did he get that? But
he was lucky.
maybe he got lucky. I don't fucking know. But that's a
Yeah.
negative for me.
It was this convenient plot hole.
Yeah, it
Thank
was
you,
pretty.
JJ.
It was pretty fucking convenient.
Yeah.
But so here's so now Kylo Ren, he's gonna confront the Knights of Ren,
Yep.
and he is unarmed. So what does he do? Gets the lightsaber from Rey from the Force transportation thing,
Yep.
Transference, I would call
or
it.
Force transference, or whatever it's called. And
Yeah.
and he shows off like just acting more of a solo.
Yes.
Yes,
He's using a blaster. He does that shrug that Han does in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's more Han now. Like he's like mixed between Han and Anakin.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's kicking all the asses
Yes.
to help Rey.
Yeah, it's sweet to see. Yes.
And we see them team up. The
Which is
Palpatine
cool.
and the Skywalker solo.
Yeah, but we don't have to refer to her as a Palpatine.
Okay, we have Rey and Ben now together.
Thank you. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Making
Ready
the
to kick
shippers
ass.
happy.
Yeah. And it's cool seeing them team up. And Rey, I forgot to say this, she has Leia's lightsaber because they said Leia actually trained as a Jedi.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty awesome. And the CG on the both of them was cool. By the way, the person who played Leia was Carrie Fisher's daughter, who plays one of the lieutenants that
Yeah.
Resistance.
One of the background characters.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, she had a double, like she had two roles.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind seeing her play young Leia in like some, I don't know, The Mandalorian if they show her.
Yeah, no, cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So now we have like the Resistance versus the Empire or First Order, the Final Order, and so now they're fighting on horseback on the Star Destroyers. But now we have the Sith Troopers, and here's something about the Sith Troopers that I learned. They are the children of the cultists.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so where did they come from? Did the Sith cultists have like an orgy or some shit?
Oh god. Like, well, we need something.
So yeah, like the stormtroopers in the sequel trilogy are just orphans, abducted and turned into troopers.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucked, and did nothing with that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Angle and
we need something. We need something to go with our Coco, and so let's have an orgy.
Yeah, have this huge Sith orgy. So now we have troopers.
Yes.
And the Sith troopers look cool, but they get their asses handed to them
Easily.
Yeah, just like regular trooper. No difference.
They're no different from the stormtroopers.
They suck.
Mm.
Yeah, they could have just have them be more like the Death Troopers from Rogue One.
Yeah, or cooler.
And actually put up more of a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. No. They sucked.
But we'll have to do them better in the expanded universe, yeah? Always gotta have the cool shit happen in the books and comics.
Yeah, the comics are probably cool.
But movies,
The movies, no, they have to suck because they can't choose.
There have to be more advertisements for the expanded lore. Their expanded lore. Damn. I mean, that's the same problem with the prequels. And the original trilogy, too.
True.
I mean, it's Star Wars in general. Like, the movies in general. Like, you want cool shit? Read the books.
Buy my book.
But hey, that's so yeah. Palpatine, EMPs it with lightning, all the whole fleet, and they're about to die. But hey, Rey backs him off, and we got reinforcements with Lando and the whole group, and we got fucking Wedge.
Yes!
Wedge is back.
Wedge Antilles is back. That one
Hell
pilot,
yeah.
the one pilot that's with Luke and the other pilots.
Yes.
Surprise everything.
Yeah, Wedge was awesome.
Yes, he was.
I went to my my parents going, that's Wedge.
It's Wedge.
I wonder what life he led during all this long period. I hope he got married and had.
He was probably retired.
Yeah.
He's like,
He
I'm
probably
about
became
to
a general.
It's like having to see a World War II veteran, an old guy just coming in and like kicking some ass.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
It was like that.
Cool.
And then they destroy the ships, and
Lots of fighting, lots of laser blasts, lots of ships flying.
lasers flowing out, explosions, and Palpatine force pushes Ben into a fucking hole, and then
But he's still salty. He's still salty about falling.
And then Light tries to lightning blast Rey and then Rey's blocking it with two lightsabers, and well, right now she was, but before that she was like all like tired and fatigued, and then here are the Jedi from the past: Anakin, Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Luke and Leia, Ayla Secura, Luminar Unduli, Kanan Jarrus, Ahsoka.
Yes.
A lot of like even the voiceless characters you have not heard their voice in the movies, their voices were there. And I was surprised. And I was surprised like they got freaking Ewan McGregor, Liam Neeson, Hayden Christensen, and now like so now we get the lightning thing with the lightsabers, and Palpatine's like, I have the Sith with me. I am all the Sith, and Rey's like, and I am all the Jedi. Destroy Palpatine with lightning for the second time.
Yes. You're like, finish when Mace couldn't.
Flawless victory. Oh yeah, I forgot Mace Windu. Fuck, I forgot. Yeah, with Samuel L. Jackson. He should have.
So he is dead now. Okay.
I mean,
no. Yes, but his voice speaks.
So he should have said, "Kill that motherfucker."
That'd be nice.
I'm tired of these damn motherfucking Sith.
I've had enough.
Oh, these goddamn snakes on this goddamn plane.
I've had enough of these motherfucking Sith in this motherfucking galaxy.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, alright. So now Rey, she's dead.
Yep.
Her body, like took a huge toll. Now she's like dead. Here comes Kylo, where he's a Skywalker, technically a Skywalker, and he rises from the hole. See what I said? Okay. So he rises from the hole, goes to Rey, puts her hand on, suggestively on her stomach, probably her womb, probably a theory right there, think about it, and he does the Force heal, then he fucking dies.
Because he transferred his own life force to her.
Yeah.
A life for a life, equivalency.
Yeah.
So the Force is not all powerful. It doesn't just heal you automatically. It's just it does take
probably takes your energy.
Yes.
Yeah, people think, oh my god, this is a plot hole. The Jedi could have healed any time they want. My theory is that if you do the healing thing, it takes part of you.
Yeah, it takes probably like life or more.
It takes years off your lifespan or something. It's like with that one scene in, remember Full Metal Alchemist where Ed got stabbed from the metal pipe, and he said, I can heal this, but I'm probably gonna die earlier.
Yeah.
Like, I have years shut off my lifespan. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kylo's dead. Now he's one with the Force.
Yep.
Which I'm kind of mad. I'm kind of mad about that because I want to see more of Ben. But
Safe and Solo. Hashtag.
Ben.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Before Ben dies, Ben and Ray kissed, which
Yeah.
okay.
The Ray love moment happened.
Okay.
They
love forever.
Oh God, you.
They're screaming in ecstasy. They're like, "Oh my God!"
Fucking ass.
They're like, "Oh no!"
So yeah. War over. We're celebrating. We're hugging it out. Yeah.
Log hugs.
It's
Friendship.
over. It's over.
Oh,
GG man.
Friendship
GG.
is magic.
And now we get to Tatooine,
Yes.
to the old homestead of the Lars family. So yeah.
Yes.
So Rey puts down both the Skywalker, Anakin's saber, and Leia's saber. Puts it down into the sand. Anakin's probably not going to be pleased about that.
He's like, "Damn
He
it!
hated Tatooine.
How dare you put my thing in the sand?"
I don't like sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
It's like, "Damn you, sand!"
That's probably gonna be my pickup line right there.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, Rey puts the sabers in the sand, and then there's this old random lady goes like, "What's your name?" Rey goes, "I'm Rey." Rey who? Sees forest ghosts of Luke and Leia. Rey Skywalker. The end.
Rey Skywalker. Do.
Yes, and everyone applauded at our theater.
Yes.
Yeah. So Palpatine by blood, Skywalker by name.
Yes.
And I think I told Jeff this, but when General Hux was revealed to be the mole in the film, some lady said yes. My mom watched it and it's just like, oh,
Hux,
shit.
you slimy bastard.
He would do that. It's like, oh,
yeah, I can see him doing
Kind
it.
of makes sense since Kylo was out of control.
Yeah, it's like, I just want,
especially from all the abuse he's been getting in Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Hux. Poor one now.
Hux like,
now he gets,
I just want to lose.
And now the other general just caps his ass.
Yeah.
So Hux,
yeah.
Pick up that smash.
So
Done.
Hux gets fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Rise of Skywalker. It was disjointed and yeah.
Too much fan service, I guess, in hindsight.
A little bit,
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell,
they have fucking Wicket at the end. You know, the Ewok.
Yep, the Ewoks.
And
Teddy bear.
Yeah.
The Teddy Bear franchise.
A little bit too much fan service, but hey.
Yeah.
But hey.
I mean, it's still gonna get our money when it comes out on.
True.
Yeah, I'm still gonna get it because hey, I'm completing the saga. I still don't have Solo, but I need to because Solo was good.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, it was wasted potential with certain parts, but hey, I was somewhat satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. At the same time, I didn't. You know, I'm a little more in the middle, but I enjoyed it.
No, and I loved it, so I'm there.
It's finally,
I enjoyed it.
It's finally like over. Skywalker Saga's done, and
yeah.
After 9 movies.
Yes. 9 movies, mini sagas. It's over.
So now they have to concentrate on the saga.
Yes.
And
I never know what it is.
how everyone acts up when they reveal new characters. No, I don't want
this.
Yeah. Well, I already have an idea of a sequel trilogy for the sequel trilogy, but I'm not gonna say it unless people want to hear it. But hey, fuck it.
True.
So yeah, Rise of Skywalker, wasted potential. But hey, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, same. It was enjoyable. I liked it. I mean, yeah, could have done some things with it. And once again, they could have made the series more cohesive. And that's what it is. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
Ooh, okay.
Or a 6.5, maybe. I don't know.
Mm.
It depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah, you're feeling like a 6 today.
Yeah, right now.
6 today, tomorrow.
Like between a 6 and a 7. Maybe 6.5. I'm feeling generous about that.
Okay.
That's not bad.
I love Star Wars, so
Yeah,
I'm probably
you're
a
the
little
biggest
more
Star Wars fan we
because
know.
I'm not a negative Nancy here, so
Yeah.
I mean
No, but I can understand disappointment of like the Palpatine reveal and shit. And how they did the like Fortnite, the dictionary or visual whatever guy.
a lot of the official information. If you want to know like a lot of the questions, go read the dictionary.
Yeah,
Which is not
exactly.
how you
Shit.
do. Which is not how you do exposition.
True.
There are movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
So should we cut this? So should we start cutting out, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're like an hour and 45 into this, and wow,
Yes.
this was
A long episode 1, but
that was a
yeah.
well, I had fun doing this.
Yay.
So whoever watched this, I hope you had fun.
Yeah.
Watching our us being outright jackasses.
Yes.
It's
Jackasses.
just talking nerd shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna so before I so yeah, I'm gonna have to think of an episode title for this.
Yes, you are.
New Hope.
Yeah.
Episode 4. Episode
How
1.
about Geeks and Skywalkers and Geeks? How about that?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So
The
yeah,
Geek Force Awake.
yeah, we're gonna cut it down. So this was CJM. Hope you guys respond well. If you like it, show your
Be respectful, please.
It's
so if you like it, show your support. If you don't like it, yeah, feel free to just skip out on us. Fuck it.
Or
yeah,
give us constructive criticism.
yeah. Don't be
Don't
a
be
dick.
jackass.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
All here to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is pretty much both a test and just something we could just do every week or 2 weeks or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
We're still thinking about that schedule, but
yeah, we'll have to talk about it afterwards.
hey. So yeah, this is CG. This has been yeah. I'm Chris.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Michael.
And hope you guys have a good day. So till next time, stay gold, everybody.
May the
Later.
force be with you.
Bye.
Always.
Good night, everybody. Or a good day. I don't know. It's night
Good day,
during this recording. So, all right, bye.